You may not know this, but 2017 marks the 10-year anniversary of Pixie Hollow. The Creative Fairy feature in Pixie Hollow first opened in 2007, and I actually saw some fairies flying around that were from January 2007. Although the Creative Fairy might have been around since 2006, I haven't seen a 2006 fairy in Pixie Hollow, so I'd consider this year the 10-year anniversary of when Pixie Hollow first opened. Now in this video, we will look back at how Pixie Hollow has changed. In 2007, there's a Creative Fairy feature on the Disney Fairies website. You can create up to 3 fairies. There are 4 options for talents, and after you create your fairy, you are taken to your Pixie page. You can't fly around the hollow. You can decorate home, and you can even choose a different frame for your home. And the homes looked different in the pre-beta version. You can customize your page and your profile. You can even visit others' Pixie pages and rate them. 2008 was a big year for Pixie Hollow because that's when it first opened. You can have the ability to fly around. The spring and autumn meadows were the first meadows. In this game, you can chat with other fairies, fly around, decorate your home, and earn badges. There is even a badge for the founding fairies who arrived before the beta ended. They also earned a special necklace. When the beta ended, membership was available, shops open, and there were crafting nooks as well. The winter of that year was also really big, as there was a talent poll where fairies got to vote on the next talent. Tinker Talent won. The Winter Woods and more Autumn Meadows are also introduced, as well as 3 quest locations so fairies can do quests. 2009 was also a big year for Pixie Hollow. It introduced the Summer Meadows, parties, hair salon, and more quest locations including mainland quests. Later, the wilderness was added as well as more crafting options such as baking and tinkering. The map was also replaced to be more interactive, and it looks really beautifully detailed. The Creative Fairy was also changed so that it's more like Tinkerbell's Arrival Day. Your fairy starts with a dandelion fluff arrival garnet, and you can buy a simple outfit with ingredients in Brooks Basics. Non-members could buy that outfit too, and it's the color of your talent. Cavendish Square was also added, and new emotes were added too, such as the teacup emote and the singing emote, and some others too. 2010 was another big year for Pixie Hollow. It introduced Ammo Friends, Spearmen, and the ability to dye outfits, which is awesome. Camp Pixie Dust was big this year. It was the first one. It introduced event-specific crafts, the meadow activities like Bee's Eye, event emotes, with the S'mores emote being the first. The S'more was also the first event special craft, actually. And it also introduced the Crazy Cakes game. The Welcome Home Party was also pretty big, as it introduced the first event-specific location, the Fairy House, where you'll need a key to enter, as well as the Vidia's Daily Spin game, and it gave you the ability to get a bigger house. 2010 wasn't all good though. For example, non-members got limits. For example, they could only play the easy level in the talent games, and they can only earn certain badges. Yeah, non-members could only earn a certain amount of badges in 2010, which is kind of stupid. I think that was when Disney realized they weren't making as much money as they wanted, so they had to start forcing people to buy a membership. It's kind of sad, but yeah. There are also Creative Fairy limits as well. Like this first outfit turned plain boring white, which wasn't good. And there were hair limits as well, I think, by the end of the year. I'm not sure if it was 2011 that added it, but yeah, the creative fairy limits were pretty bad, but 2010 was actually a pretty good year for Pixie Hollow in terms of features and events, and in fact, it introduced the trick-or-treating tradition as well as all of the other newer traditions in events after Camp Pixie Dust. 2011 introduced the 2 for Tea tea room game, and I think it introduced the ability to dye home decorations as well. It also introduced Marina's Place during sports camp, and it returns in the Fairy Coliseum. Also in the Fairy Coliseum was the Animal Derby game. 2011 also was when the first Fashion Spotlight was held, and back then it was all a surprise visit from Marina. And the homepage changed as well. 2012 began with Pixie Diamonds. You can purchase Pixie Diamonds and non-members will be allowed to shop, and you can buy special diamond items as well. It also introduced the Pixie Post Office, where you can use your Pixie Diamonds to send postcards and gifts to your friends. It also introduced gardening, where you can spend Pixie Diamonds on seeds, where you can grow plants and furniture and stuff, and sweets. And you can decorate your garden as well, which is one of my favorite parts. But all the shops that were released that year were diamond-only shops. In fall 2012, during the Sister Celebration, a new home was finally released. It was a large Frost Talent home, which is one of my personal favorites. This is probably the reason why people wanted Frost Talents in Pixie Hollow. And at the end of the year, there was a Disney Fairies app. It was a Disney Fairies fashion boutique app where you create a fairy and can give outfits to other fairies, including famous fairies. 2013 started with a book where you can save your outfits even though you need Pixie Diamonds for most of the pages, and a spa where you can change your appearance. However, 2013 was also a really sad year for Pixie Hollow. It closed that year due to money problems and the fact that Disney wants to make more mobile games. And the Fairy Fashion Boutique app was removed from the App Store. People did make some remakes on Pixie Hollow on Whirl-Eyes, though. 2014 was also depressing because, well, Pixie Hollow was closed. Some people made remakes, though, and people still remembered it, though. I'm guessing that 2015 was an even harder year because less people were interested in Pixie Hollow anymore. Things were dead in that community. Although, I think Fairy ABC did some work during that year, but the first version of the site wasn't that good as it just won't load. So yeah, nothing much happened in 2015. 2016 was better for Pixie Hollow. Fairy ABC opens late that year, and there was also a forum included in it as well. Fairy ABC brought back 3 of the outfit shops, the spa/salon, and the dye shop. Frost Talent was added, as well as snow effects, and falling leaf effects, and bubble effects. There are some new event locations, like this one Moon Festival area and this one Animal Masquerade area. And there's also this day and night ballroom effect. Thank you so much for journeying with me through memory lane as we look through all the memories of the 10 years of Pixie Hollow and what has changed. And let's hope that Pixie Hollow lives on forever and we make more memories through Fairy ABC. Please leave a comment in what year you first joined Pixie Hollow in. I actually first joined when I created my first fairy. So yeah, happy anniversary everyone!